If you are running out of strategies to run a Facebook ad campaign for your real estate business, this is the video you should watch. In this video, I'm going to talk about 7 different ad strategies that you can use to find either buyers or sellers in Facebook. Remember, many of these strategies are focused on getting a lead, but it does not talk about how you can convert them into a sale. That's a whole different story. We will cover that in a later video sometime. So let's just hop over to my computer. So the first strategy that I'm going to talk about is basically layering 2 different objectives, ad objectives inside Facebook Ad Manager. So these are video views blend with lead generations. The basic idea is to run a video view ad campaign first to your target area or the target audience, and then target those the people who have viewed a certain percentage of this video through a lead generation ad campaign. So let me elaborate further. The first is to you need to create a video with video view objective. I'm not going to discuss in details how to create a video view ad. It's very simple, but the base first you need a video or a small clip to run these create a video to run these ad campaigns. It can be a slideshow or a single video. So for example, we have created a as you know, in the real estate there are 2 parts, which is buyer and the seller. So you need to first decide who you want to target, either buyers or the sellers. For example, here we have created a small quick video which is called 7 most costly home selling mistakes. So obviously this is targeting the people who are trying to sell a house. So once you create a video like this and set up an ad campaign with video view objective, and target the areas that are target the people within your area, then what it's going to do is you will get some data of people who have viewed a certain percentage of the video. So obviously the more people watch, the more portion people watch inside the video, the more likely they are more relevant to my target audience. For example, if somebody watches 50% or 90% of this video, that means he is or she is interested in selling or buying selling this house. Okay, so this way we can validate the target's interest first. So once you create the video and run an ad campaign inside with a video view objective, let's say you set up an ad with $5 a day with a daily budget, and then after a couple of days, once you get some data of the video views, you can come inside which is called audience of Facebook Manager, which is here is the audience tab. Here you can come up here and create a custom audience. How does it work? So you create on the custom audience tab. So here you can go to the engagement, select the engagement and select video, and then choose the engagement type. So here is the lot of options. You can select the people who have watched a certain percentage. I would recommend people who have watched at least 50% of the video or more. Okay, so you can play with different options. So once you select this, you can select the content type or the browse. If you if you click on the select videos, you will be your videos will be displayed here. So you can select the video which has been viewed more than 50%, or you can select the video for the people who have watched more than 50% of the video. Then you click on the create audience. Once you do so, you will get a certain audience size. So you know now that this audience is much more likely to respond better to an ad than in general people are living in this area. So what you can do now is come over here again and create another ad with lead generations. This time your objective is to collect customer information. That means you want to collect the leads So instead of targeting with the zip code and the detailed targeting of this area, what you can do is you can come over here and select custom audience, and then you'll see that a portion, this is a custom audience name popping up, which will be your created audience, which the audience you have created from here will be viewed inside this custom audience. So that way you can target people who have viewed a certain percentage of your video, and then you can come up with another ad, for example a open house invitation, or maybe another lead magnet ad. Okay, it can be a doc or PDF, or it can be a list of a PDF with the listings. Anything, you can be creative with your ads, but I'm just showing you the way it should work. It's the first setting up a video, and then following up with another lead magnet to collect the leads or the customers information within Facebook. Okay, this way you do not need to go outside of Facebook. The customers, they can input their user data within Facebook. In a later video I'll show you how to set up these lead generation lead ads from the scratch. So here, this is strategy number 1. So in summary, just create an ad and the retarget people who have viewed a certain percentage of the video, and target them with another lead ad, or maybe an open house invitation, or whatever you feel like. So this way you can validate the customer's interest more accurately. Okay, so the next strategy I'm going to talk about is called messenger ads. Okay, what it does is instead of targeting people or taking away people from Facebook to your landing page, you can convert them into messenger subscribers. I mean the Facebook messengers. Okay, the way it works is when people interact with your ad, they become a subscriber in Facebook messengers, and you can later then target these people directly within Facebook messengers. You do not have to use any autoresponder or something like that. So this is still new in the market, and it's a huge opportunity for real estate agents like you to leverage this opportunity, because let me show you how does it work for a better understanding. So let's say you have an ad like this. This is a post. For example, if I post this post, this becomes a ad in Facebook. And to make the messenger ads work, there are some chatbot platforms. So one of the popular platforms is called ManyChat, ManyChat.com. You can go to the ManyChat and try the free version of their tool. So once you log into ManyChat, you can come over here and create a new growth tool. So here I have you can select from, let me just delete some of these here first so that I can show you from the scratch how does it work. So once you create on the new growth tool, you can then select Facebook comments. Okay, so once I select the Facebook comments, I need to select a post. That means the post in which I want to activate this feature. So what it does, guys, is I can come over here and select, for example, if this is my post, I can come take the video URL, open up in the new tab. This is the number of Facebook post ID. You can come over here and enter it here and select the post. Okay, so this is the post we want to target. I hit confirm. Track the first level comments. When I select this, it's actually going to track the first level of comments, not the replies after the first comment. So then I can tell when these ads are triggered. I mean when this ManyChat feature will be triggered. I can set some keywords or include only. You can see the only trigger for comments with these words. Maybe I can write here yes, yes, or like this. So when you set up an ad, in your ad copy you write something like comment yes in the post below, to get blah blah blah. So you can add your message later on so that people can understand what they need to do. And then in the ManyChat you trigger these words, the word that you want your users to type in. Okay, so for example, if my key trigger words are here for the yes, that means when someone comments in the comment section, if they comment yes like this, they will instantly, or after a certain time, they will get a message directly inside the Facebook Messenger. How powerful is that, guys? So can you imagine that you can now directly, no, it's not going to the others inbox, or I know that there is a, if you're not friends with somebody, it goes to your message request. No, it's not. It'll go directly to your messengers, and they will be notified immediately. So this is very powerful. So once you let me show you the other steps. Once you select the yes, then you can select the auto response. That means when they comment yes in the post, this is the message that they will see. Okay, so you type in here with your custom message. Maybe you can be more creative and imaginative. You can come up with any messages. For example, you can try, so let's say if this is a lead magnet ad, or if you are going to give away a free book or something to download, you can then ask them to congratulations, something like this. Congratulations, type book to get the free ebook on, something like this. So what it does, guys, once they comment, they are not subscriber yet, they will get a message, but once they reply to this message, they become your subscriber, and you can then directly send the message to them inside Facebook Messenger. So this is important. So you need to make it very easy for them. So I typed in the word book. So if someone again replies with the word book, they will get the link to maybe our lead magnet or the blog post or whatever it is. So I click on next. So next I need to select the opt-in actions. That means once this reply with the word book or whatever the word I select, the next thing is don't send the opt-in message. You can select the from option here, send to everyone who replies, send to users who reply with the keyword. Normally I would select to everyone who replies. So this is the message that I want to before that I need to save it. Okay, so once the reply with the word book, then this can be the message. What will be the message that we can select? So maybe I can select the thank you for subscribing, here's the link to our blog post, or here's the link to the PDF or whatever you are giving away. So I think you get the idea. So now you can select the add button to visit your website. You can add more follow-up messages, lot of options you can do. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a quick preview of this chatbot. So I need to subscribe first. So I just activated my Facebook account. So if I click on the preview, what it does is you can see that instantly I get a Facebook message. You can see the brand's name and the messages that are coming from the from this chatbot directly. See how powerful is that? And the most beautiful thing is because you know the open rate of the email, and by far the email is the best method for contacting or following up with the leads. Okay, and now this is the new technology which is even more powerful. The response rate is very high, and you will see that I'll show you some case studies in later videos where you can see we got up to 70-80% of the open rate, which is incredible, which is not by far in the with email responder you can get maximum 20-25%, or if you get lucky maybe up to 30% of the open rate. But this is very powerful for the real estate agents to leverage right now. So I think you get the idea. So now in short, you need to create a lead magnet post first, or whatever, it may be a video, maybe a PDF, whatever like this, write an ad copy to for the target audience to comment a certain keyword. Once they use a word, they will be sent they will get an immediate message from your page, and once they reply to that page, you can they become your messenger subscribers, which you can come over here and check the number of audience that you have. You can next live chat with them or send broadcast messages to this audience. So this is I hope you get the idea. The next strategy is to use your current customers database or the prospective database and turn them into Facebook targets. Okay, this may sound very common to you, but it's something we have noticed, which is most people overlook, or they don't realize the potential value. Let me show you how can you leverage this strategy. So if you are in this business for the long time or for a certain period, you must have a list of potential customers or the past customers which may you want to target. So what you can do is you can upload these customers data into Facebook and then tell Facebook to match those audience or to find those customers Facebook contact information. So later on you can build so with this process you can build a custom audience list, which you can later use for the advertisement purposes. You can show ads specifically to those audience. So how does it work? So first you need to compile the list of your existing or potential customers in your area. If you have purchased a list from somewhere or downloaded from Zillow or Trulia, this should be your regular activity. You can ask your VA or somebody, if you hired someone for this work, they need to come up and update this list here in Facebook every single day, if not once a week. So your audience grows gradually. Okay, so how does it work? You need to come over in the audience tab of Facebook Ad Manager, create the custom audience. So once you click on the custom audience tab, so once you are in the custom audience tab, you can select the option customer file. Okay, what it does, if you select the customer audience, you can import or your customers data. Okay, so add customers from your own file or copy. So once you select this option, you can then upload a CSV or text file. So just simply upload and go ahead and upload the file that you have saved somewhere or from your past customers. Okay, and give this a name, give this audience a name. Okay, but don't just stop there. Okay, maybe you once you upload it, and you will see after some time the size will be shown here. Maybe you can see initially very fewer number of audience, but over time it will grow up. But if you have enough audience, let's say 500 or 1000 plus audience, then what you can do next is come over here and then create a lookalike audience through which you can target even bigger audience. Okay, so this is powerful. Lookalike audience is the key techniques of this strategy. You don't just stop with custom audience. Once you select once your audience list is uploaded here, you can come over here and the lookalike audience, select the source. I mean this will be your custom audience source. You can select the audience size, which is 1, 2, 3. These are the size ranges. That means if you select 1, Facebook will try to match up audiences which are closer to this audience. Okay, so this way you can actually start building a larger audience. Okay, so don't just stop there with but just by uploading your custom audience data. Take advantage of this lookalike audience, and you will find more opportunities to market. Okay, so that's powerful. So the next strategy that I'm going to talk about is called dynamic product ads. So to make it work, you need to go to your Facebook Ad Manager first, and from there you need to go select the product catalog. Okay, so once you click on the product catalog, you will see something like this. So since we are in the real estate industry, so you select real estate, click on the next, give a name to your catalog. It can be something like your home listings. Okay, so whatever the name of this catalog is. Once you create the view catalog, so here you come and upload the listings of your homes. Okay, whatever you are buying or selling, you can upload the listings here. So click on the add home listing. You can either download a CSV template or you can schedule the uploads. Okay, so how to do so, once you download the CSV template like this, if you open it up, you will have to fill up the required fields here, and then just come over here and upload select single upload and upload this CSV file. So what it will do is it will upload all the listings, the images and the descriptions that you want to display to your users. If you click on the schedule upload, you can upload the feed URL of from your website. What it will do is it will automatically upload all the listings from your MLS listings. So if someone visit your website and click on a listing or image or a property image, so they will come, when they come over Facebook, they will be able to see that, they will be able to see the same ad. Okay, so it will create more interaction. So this way you can dynamically rotate the listing ads to the customers. Okay, so I'm in another video, I'll show you step by step how to set up these product ad catalogs and how to track events. But basically in general, what you can do is once you set up these catalogs, you can create a listing set as well. So maybe you can create a set based on the property type. For example, foreclosures, you can create one listing for the foreclosure, another for buying and the selling stuff, etc. So once this up and running, you can select the events. Okay, so in the event tab, what you will be able to see is the interaction. I mean, how many times or which listing has been viewed most, and also the actions that they have taken. For example, if somebody added some product in the cart, or maybe if they have taken any action on the listing page, you will be able to track all these events here. So since this is a new account and there is no action yet, so you cannot see these events yet. So this way you can actually dynamically view the listing property ads to your target customers and generate some more buying or selling leads by showing the relevant property ads. Okay, so hope that makes sense. The next strategy is about finding a specific feature of your property and then targeting people with that particular interest. What I mean is, for example, look for a specific feature within the property. For example, if there is a lake, or is a golf or there is any gardening opportunity or something like this. So for the lake, you may want to target people who are interested in the fishing. Okay, so let me show you an example. So instead of targeting the whole country, you obviously will be targeting your areas. So if you enter the zip code of, let's say I randomly enter the zip code 27401 Greensboro, and add more surrounding areas, 402 if the property is in this area, obviously 403. So I'm adding just the zip codes of the Greensboro area. So what you can do now is you can come over here, and in the detail targeting, based on the feature of this particular property, you want to target, let's say, people with interest in fishing. Okay, so apart from fishing, you may go deeper with more demographic, add more demographics like fisherman or something. Sorry, I'm not fisherman. With more further demographics like fishing related demographics, and then blend that. Let's say randomly I just selected fishing bait maybe. So so instead of just living with this interest, what you can do now is blend that audience, or layer this audience with another feature which might be with higher income level. So not everyone will be, obviously not everyone will be able to afford a house with maybe a lake or something like that. So in that case you may want to target people with higher income level. Okay, so higher income, let's say you can see the income demographics. You can see whatever income demographics, you can further narrow it down. So you can see people interested in fishing with income of 75,000 to 99,000. The potential reach is 2,600 people, which is a perfect match for this area. Okay, so so this is one way. So other than these, without instead of adding financial income, what you can do now is you can add interest like first time home buyers. So you just play with these options. Okay, first time home buyer. So this is even better. So 1,100 people who are interested in fishing, and you can then create your ad copy which will resonate with this audience. Okay, you can try something that you can write an ad copy which is more likely to attract the people of this, about this feature of this property. Okay, I think you get the idea. So look for a particular feature in your property and then add that interest in your ad targeting and layer that with first time home buyers or the income levels and something like that. Okay, the next strategy I'm going to talk about is particularly effective for finding home sellers. I mean, it's not appropriate for finding the buyers. What you can do is, instead you can come up here in the targeting area of Facebook Ad Manager. You can type in people who are most likely to move. So I think many of you are familiar with this strategy. So this is a great option for targeting people who are likely to move from this area, or they are shifting for their job or for any particular purpose. So what you can do here is, instead of just setting likely to move, again you can blend it with maybe income level or maybe relationship status or something like that. Remember, this is particularly useful for the United States, because this option likely to move is not available for the outside of USA. Okay, so you gotta be careful if you're outside of USA or international agent. So this might not be a good strategy for you. Okay, so here again you can see with the likely to move, I can find in this Greensboro area there are 2,100 people. Okay, so if I narrow it further with an income level, so I can further narrow my target audience. Okay, so if I select this audience, since you can see fewer than 1,000 people, so I might add few other income demographic here, so that I can pinpoint more my target customer, target my audience more accurately. Okay, so I think you get the idea. Remember, this is useful for finding most likely for the home sellers. Okay, so that's it. So this strategy I'm going to talk about is very effective for the international sellers. You can, I mean, everyone or every real estate agents can use this strategy, which is targeting by different relationship status or by job title. Okay, what I mean is, if you are, for example, you obviously know that you can target people with relationship status. For example, you can try with status like divorced, separated, or open relationship, etc. for these for finding the seller part. Okay, oppositely, if you are looking for the buyers, you can target people who are newlywed, newly engaged, or things like that. So let me show you how does it work. So once again, you come up here in the ad manager and try write down divorced. Okay, so here's the divorce relationship status. Remember, always select the relationship status, do not select the interest. This is only divorce, so always select by the relationship status, divorced. So if fewer than 1,000 people, maybe we can target both men and women, and then maybe you also select widow. Okay, so widowed. So this can be another option for targeting. Okay, so these are negative relationship status in which people are most likely to sell their house. Okay, I mean the couples who are just separated, they are most likely to, or they are shifting their houses, so it's an obvious choice for them to sell. So this is an option you can target worldwide. I think in most countries you will find these options, targeting options. So, and oppositely, you can target newly married couples. So for example, engaged, just engaged or something, engaged in marriage, or no, it's not like that. So newly engaged, so for example, newly engaged or newly wed. Okay, this one, newly wed 1 year. See, demographics. So these are some critical demographics you can target for finding potential home buyers. Okay, so think about it, and you will find more opportunities like this. Okay, another thing you can do with these with this demographic, you can add a further narrow down step, which can be targeting with a job title. Maybe not every newly married couple are ready to buy a house. So how about adding that or targeting that segment, but with a income level? How about targeting these newlywed couples, but with job titles, maybe, or maybe a different interest, maybe who has an interest in fishing. So be creative. Always try to combine those different ad strategies. Do not just hang with one targeting options. Always test, because nobody can say you certainly that this strategy is going to work. You always have to test. No matter whatever strategy I have described so far, you gotta test. Okay, you need to find out your winning combinations, and then you have to scale from it. So again, apart from these relationship status, you can target, just think about the people who are most likely to buy or afford a house. Look at your house and think about the professions or the professional status of these people who can afford a house, $100,000 or $200,000 a house. So you may write CEO, okay, or so chief executive officer is job title. So you can just come up here and start typing in different options. Okay, so I think you get the idea. So now you will be able to find more opportunities. Do not just start with multinational chief C-level executives. Try in different other strategy, different job titles, so to get more prospective buyer leads, okay, or both seller leads as well. I think you get the idea now. You can download a step-by-step actionable cheat sheet of these 7 strategies from the link below this video.